Okay, folks, and we got a neat little thing for you to see today. Um, it's the Unreal Engine Dynamic Combat system for Magic. Now, I had mentioned this and shown off a video of it. It was $40 about a month ago, and now it's been updated a bit, rehashed, and let me just say this is about as much as there's only a few more things you're going to need to start making a video game, which is level design. Okay, and believe me, that's the fun part, making levels, right? And Unreal makes it easy, and you could talk to a dozen devs on that one. Okay, they this is real fun. Just yourself. So what's so big deal about this thing? Well, first of all, we can do this. Whoa. Here, let me do this. Come on. Okay. There we go. So you're asking yourself, wow, that's pretty neat. Throw fireballs. What else can you do? Right now it is targeting wrong. It should be 1 is 2 and 2 is 1. So it's a small bug. That's something to fix. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's number 2. Yeah, okay, I see the red thing there. Okay, so 3. Watch this. Woo! Hey, you're thinking, oh, that's cool. What's the next thing you can do? Watch this. Then you gotta heal. You're thinking, hey, that's pretty nifty, eh? That's not bad for free. Hey, we're not done yet, boys and girls. You gotta go over this thing. Alright. See where it says pillage? Hit E. Hey, man. An inventory system. Well, let's grab all this stuff. Alright, we'll hit U. And we'll go, well, let's see what types of helmets. See, and this is where you could make different types of helmets, different types of things, give them different types of abilities. And if you look on the bars up at the right, this will just like give you extra stuff, right? Alright, so I go back here. So you put a helmet on. Here, I'll turn around him here in a second. Okay, there's his front of his armor. Here, can I zoom in there? Okay. So then we go you. Alright, we do that. Alright, put some pants on. Jeez, man, put your pants on. Yeah. Get some gloves. Alright. Alright, get some boots. There we go. Now the thing with this is that this is geared towards this mannequin and this mesh. Okay, like the equipment. If you you bring in another character, then they're going to have designs for each of these types of this is where it's a bit of work. Now, I've been putting feelers out to a few people, and they're like, well, yeah, I'd like to do something like this, but this, I get the feeling like a lot of people want to. They just, you know, they just need someone to help them with a little direction on it in some ways. So anyway, ask yourself, okay, there's all the key bindings that we can do here. Right, you got different weapons I can use too. I can toggle targeting. You can hit tab and then you just wail away on them. Hit the space bar and you can roll. You jump. Alright. One neat thing that would be cool to add into this would be that jump jet thing, and then you'd have the ability of a kind of flying anyway. Certain characters might be able to actually fly, some might not. And then suddenly you're making almost like either a sci-fi or superhero kind of a setup. And this is where I'm going with a direction in whatever I'm doing, because there are some people who have some indie comics and they have little characters and whatnot and IPs and whatnot. And it'd be neat to put all these guys into a little indie world, let's say. Even if we start out small, have some small levels, just getting a couple of them in to get them working and get things going, and do some form of either revenue sharing with them or whatever. The thing is, you got to remember, when you're doing stuff at the bottom, you can't expect top end pricing. Okay? This is not Marvel we're talking about here. That's why I've been real hesitant to deal with certain people, because they're only about money and they're only about business. Okay? Because if they weren't, they wouldn't have had the war campaign around them. Period. They wouldn't have tolerated that. You don't send people to harass people that are harassing you. Okay? There's systems for this. Okay? And Twitter. Yeah. If you're on Twitter, sorry, man. I may get to a point when I just stop dealing with people that use Twitter. Okay? Because all the drama that I'm seeing anywhere on YouTube comes from Twitter. So you twits, smarten up. You know? Anyway. Okay, so we're out of there. Now, you're saying to yourself, well, what's this all about? Okay? Ow, ow, ow. Oh, he killed me. You see? But you can kill them and then they spawn more, right? So this is that. And then you can go L to restart, right? And it'll just start you over from the beginning. You pick up your items. You can wander around, do stuff, and, you know. So my main thing is to do what I showed you a few episodes ago, was reskin, it's called retargeting in the engine, but taking a mesh and putting it over top of this. It's not really putting over top. It's kind of like a replacement. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm taking the animations here and making them work for another model. Okay. The thing is, I'm using ones that Epic made for another game, which makes it a little more easy to pull them in here. The next phase of that would be looking at those models, exporting them to some software like Blender or something to that effect, where I can modify it enough that then you don't just get a generic, Paragon type character. Change things up a little, in other words, and then bring them back in, play, retarget, play, da 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 da. Now, you see there in the other room there's a guy walking around, so that's showing you how you can do pathing with this too. Like, I mean, there is a lot in this one too. This is why I'm saying I'm showing you guys, some of the things that the Epic Games, the people that make your Fortnite, okay, are doing behind the scenes. And you don't need to be a AAA company to play with this stuff. You can do this stuff on a tablet. Okay, you could get your kid into messing around with some of this stuff. Here and there on a. This is a 10-year-old computer I'm using. Okay, it's from 7 years old. Okay, so there's no excuse for people not to be. If the CEO wants to get into some fights on Twitter with people that like to complain and whine, well, that's his business, right? And the business of the people that want to listen to that. I look at the end of the situation where I'm getting free games. I'm getting to play with stuff like this, which is just fantastic, Like, wow. That's just, And this isn't maximum quality either, okay? I did this in a mode called scalable, so it brings it down to like a medium level. At the ultra settings, this would be 4K in size. Okay, guys? Like, that's another one. I don't have the hardware to really develop for 4K games, let alone HD games, really. I mean, I can do that and then give you an option to do it. Like, it takes me so long to compile shaders on this old graphics card and CPU. Like, I only got two cores, right? It would be nice to have maybe an 8-core system where this would take no time at all. because I'd be at 100% for like 20 minutes going. Yeah, time to go to the store, do something, get your laundry. Yeah, go get groceries. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd throw this out there and show you guys this. There's more to come. I mean, this is this is a really busy day for me. So if you feel like you want to lend a hand, put a comment in the comment, and maybe we'll open a Discord and we'll start talking about doing something here. Because hey, whoosh. Let me see here if I can actually kill this guy. Yep. There you go. Killed him. Now his buddy comes in. Ah, killed it. Oh, get out of that. Get out of that. Oh, he ranged me. Yeah, that guy ranges. I forgot. He zapped me. See, that was fun. You know what I mean? And this is even an actual, I could compile this for you guys too. And that's another thing. This is just what they call a standalone play out of the engine itself. Okay. If I compile this, it'll take a while, a couple hours, to make sure that everything's bug free, and then I could put it up at Google Docs, and you could mess with this. Well, you wouldn't be able to mess with it, but you'd be able to play inside here, and there you go. This is more complete than some games some days are. Anyway, have a good one, everyone. Take care.